Hello and welcome. I am your resident hotel AI expert, bringing you extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I am absolutely thrilled to welcome all the students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. We're really looking forward to supporting your professional growth in this amazing industry. Today, we're diving into an explainer on a truly critical aspect of leadership in premium hotel environments, and that is how to build motivated, incredibly resilient teams by mastering the delicate balance between authentic recognition and tangible rewards. To give you a quick roadmap, here's our agenda for today. We'll be covering the power of appreciation, recognition versus tangible rewards, how to deliver everyday recognition, designing fair reward systems, aligning values and culture, and finally, creating a resilient workplace. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the power of appreciation. Look, in hospitality, compensation is just the fundamental baseline for employment, right? It's what gets your staff through the door. But recognition addresses much deeper psychological needs. Think about it. Whether your team is managing a highly stressful check-in rush at the front desk or executing a completely flawless dinner service in culinary operations, they are investing an immense amount of emotional effort. Fulfilling their need for validation, belonging, and pride is really what drives that long-term engagement. Moving on to section 2, let's unpack recognition versus tangible rewards. Novice managers often mistakenly treat these two strategies as if they're exactly the same thing, but they're actually fundamentally different. Recognition is really about acknowledging the effort, the behavior, and the contribution. It's about communicating gratitude and respect. Rewards, on the other hand, are strictly about providing material incentives, things like performance bonuses or upgraded benefits. Bringing both of these together is what truly strengthens an employee's emotional connection to your property. So how do we actually put this into practice? That brings us to section 3, delivering effective everyday recognition. In our industry, service moments are happening continuously. Just standing in a bustling lobby provides you with endless opportunities to observe your staff in action. But here's the key. Recognition has to be timely and it has to be sincere. Immediate acknowledgement of a beautifully handled guest interaction boosts motivation so much more than, say, delayed praise during a monthly review. So observe them, acknowledge it immediately, appreciate them sincerely, and reinforce those positive behaviors right there on the spot. And the really crucial point here is that your gestures of gratitude don't need to be grand or expensive at all. Honestly, a simple, completely authentic expression of appreciation right after a challenging shift goes such a long way. It proves that you actually see their hard work in real time, and that leaves a tremendous, lasting impact on team morale. Let's shift gears a bit in section 4, designing fair reward systems. While recognition fuels the heart of your staff, reward systems provide the tangible reinforcements for high performance. These are basically your material levers. We're talking about performance bonuses, targeted incentive payouts, like for upselling, professional promotions, and upgraded benefits. These are absolutely essential tools for driving specific, measurable performance metrics across your property. But there is a massive leadership trap here that you have to avoid. If your rewards rely on unclear criteria, or, even worse, if you apply them inconsistently across different departments, they become incredibly demotivating. It literally undermines team trust. To actually motivate your staff, your tangible rewards absolutely must be perceived as fair, they need to be completely transparent, and they have to be based on attainable metrics. This leads us right into section 5, aligning values and culture. As we heavily emphasize in the educational leadership models at the Europe Hotel School, your reward and recognition systems don't just operate in a vacuum. They need to align perfectly with your organizational values. When you recognize behaviors that directly reflect service excellence, teamwork, and professionalism, your team's motivation becomes deeply purpose-driven, rather than just purely transactional. Oh, and fostering peer-to-peer recognition, that is a game changer for strengthening shared accountability. Also, effective leaders truly know their people. For some of your team members, getting public acknowledgement during a morning briefing is the ultimate motivator. But for others, it might be totally embarrassing. They might far prefer a quiet, private word of validation in your office. Understanding these individual, cultural, and generational preferences is absolutely essential to making your strategy work. Let's bring all these concepts together in section 6, creating a resilient workplace. It really is all about finding that ideal operational balance. An over-reliance on tangible rewards without authentic appreciation can actually shrink intrinsic motivation. It causes employees to focus purely on the incentives rather than the actual quality of the service itself. A truly resilient system combines fair, foundational compensation with a really heavy emphasis on authentic recognition, carefully supplemented by those targeted, tangible rewards we talked about. Ultimately, the hospitality organizations that thoughtfully design their systems to celebrate both the unseen emotional effort and the highly visible, tangible outcomes, those are the ones that succeed. When you celebrate the effort just as much as the outcomes, loyalty and consistent premium performance naturally follow. It's almost guaranteed. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a pivotal question to reflect on for your own career. How will you implement these dual strategies? The success of your future luxury properties, and honestly, your legacy as a leader, depends entirely on your ability to master both the authentic art of appreciation and the precise science of rewards. Thank you so much for your focus today, and I wish you exceptional success in your ongoing studies and in your future hospitality operations.